Hey guys, I'm Nikki Dinky, welcome to my kitchen. So I always love a good baked brie. You know, when you put brie in the oven and you wrap it in some puff pastry with some jam, oh, it's so good, and the jam is all warm and sweet, delicious. Well, you know, I'm not always eating a whole wheel of cheese by myself, though it's probably happened before. But what you can do is you can make that into a crostini, a delicious crostini. Today I'm going to show you my perfect little bite of my brie and jam crostini. So I've already cut my bread. I have this little baguette here, and I just cut it on a nice angle. That way our crostini get this nice little curve to it, and you actually get more surface area. So that's always nice. Now this is the type of crostini where once it's topped, I'm gonna put it in the oven or the toaster oven, whatever you have, for just a minute to melt the cheese. But I wanna make sure the bread has a nice crispness to it. So I'm gonna put it in my toaster oven for just a minute until it's just very lightly toasted. That way, even though it'll toast up a little bit more the second time around, I've kind of guaranteed that I have that texture in there. So I'm gonna get these toasted up ever so gently, and then I can top them with all my delicious toppings. So they're ever so slightly toasted, and now I'm just gonna start off with my jam. I like the jam on the bottom because it really creates kind of the glue for the cheese and everything to stick to. Now, I desperately believe in a nice balance on a crostini. So we definitely want as much jam as we do brie, because those are our two main ingredients. If anything, maybe a little bit more jam because our brie is a stronger flavor. So a really nice amount of jam. Today I have a raspberry jam in my fridge. You can use whatever is in your fridge, whatever, you know, people like on their peanut butter and jellies, or whatever you like the most. I think I've done this with apricot, strawberry, and raspberry, and they're all phenomenal. So whatever, you know, is your favorite, put on top of there. So let's start off with our jam, and then we can start finishing it off. So these look good, you know, that's a good amount of jam on there, and it's going to really complement this brie. Now I've just got a little bit of brie here. If it's not hard enough for you, if you're having a lot of trouble slicing it, you can put it in the freezer for a little bit just to kind of harden it up. But you know, it's gonna melt and it's gonna look prettier, and it's supposed to be a little free form. So if you're having some trouble cutting your brie and making it look pretty, don't stress too much. The meltiness will kind of take care of that, and at the end of the day, it's still gonna taste really good. So I'm gonna cut this up, get them on my crostini, and then we're almost done. So those are almost done. We are so close. Last, I just want to add a little bit of color and one more dimension of flavor. These are really good flavors, don't get me wrong, especially that jam. Ooh, the raspberry. It's just so sweet and good. But, you know, I kind of want one more level. I want the flavor to be a little deeper. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to add in some herb. Now, I'm going to use thyme. I've used a lot of different herbs in the past, including rosemary and other things. Even chive. I like the thyme though because it's got a depth of flavor, but it's kind of citrusy, which complements the fruit. I think it works really nicely. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of thyme on top. You don't even have to chop it. Just take off the leaves, throw them on top, and then either put it under your broiler or in your toaster oven just until the cheese slightly melts and you are ready to enjoy. Perfection. Just nice and melted. Oh, the jam is warmed through, and the little bit of heating allows that thyme to really perfume it all. These are so delicious, and there's something really nice about serving a hot bite as far as your appetizers. Just kind of can be a little bit more satisfying, and that is one satisfying bite. Well, I hope you try this one. I hope you have fun in the kitchen, and I'll see you guys next time.